and welcome to Adoptions from the Heart TV. I'm your host, Amanda Aliberti. We are really excited because it is November, National Adoption Month, and we are excited to be starting the season talking all about the adoption process. Today we have the privilege of talking to our current Executive Director, Maxine Chalker. She started the agency in 1985, and she's going to talk a little bit about her journey, being an adoptee herself, and what it took for her to make the agency what it is today. So take it away, Ashley and Maxine.
So Maxine, we've been working together for a while, but I think it would be really great to share a little bit more about your story with all of the people that love Adoptions from the Heart.
Sure, I'd be glad to.
So can you tell me a little bit about why you decided to start your own adoption agency?
Well, I worked for a public agency as an adoption social worker, and I could see that, what we did, social workers would sit around and pick the family for the baby. And I just felt that pregnant women should have more of an input into why, where their child went, how the child was doing, something about it. I also did a lot of searches between returning adoptees who wanted to know who their birth parents were and birth parents that wanted to know how their children were now that they were grown. So I saw that there was really much more of a need to do adoptions differently. So I started Adoptions from the Heart, hoping to achieve that goal.
Great. Why was open adoption so important to you?
Well, it was important because of the reason I said, is that people seem to want to know more about each other. Mm-hmm. And the pregnant women wanted to have some input. I mean, they weren't just, there to carry a child and place the child. They were there because they cared about their child, and they really were concerned and not happy that they had to make this choice. Mm-hmm. So at least they could find the family that they think was appropriate, be able to stay in touch with that family, be able to pass on medical information or any other genetic information that was needed to that child as the child was growing up.
Great. Did your experience as an adoptee have any impact in you wanting to start an adoption agency or do open adoption?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. As an adoptee, that's when I went to work the first time. I chose the adoption department because as an adoptee, I was interested in making adoptions better.
Sure.
I have found my birth family, and I know who my birth mother was and my siblings, my half siblings, and so that had a lot of influence on the fact that openness was important.
Sure, absolutely. So Adoptions from the Heart has been around for 33 years now. What is most surprising to you in how things have changed over those 33 years?
Well, things have changed a lot. I mean, we've grown tremendously. Mm-hmm. At first, nobody approved of open adoption. They thought it was wrong. They thought it was crazy. It would never work. And since then, all the attorneys and all the agencies that spoke poorly about open adoption are now embracing it and doing it. Mm-hmm. and using it. So I think it was definitely the right way to go. And so because of that and because of how well adoptions are going, not just Adoptions from the Heart, but adoptions in general, it makes me feel very proud to see. And we have a picnic once a year, and we have about 1,000 people there. Mm-hmm. It's very gratifying. They meet their birth parents sometimes. We see the children. We see the children grow up. We see the children with other children in similar circumstances. So it's really good for the children as well.
Yeah, absolutely. That's great. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Maxine, for talking about your personal journey from creating Adoptions from the Heart to what we are today. We are really excited to be having future episodes talking all about the adoption process, and we're excited for you guys to get to see us. Please don't forget, today is Election Day, so make sure you go out and vote. Thanks so much.